What's up guys, Sam here in our video, and today we're actually going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch and all the stuff that was revealed about in the Thursday event. So the Nintendo Switch is officially going to come out on March 3rd, 2017, and it is also going to retail for $299. It is going to come in two colors, which is going to be the regular stock gray model, and there's also going to be one with red and blue Joy-Con controllers. The Nintendo Switch can work as a regular standard game console with a Pro controller, or if you're on the go, you can basically take the tablet out of the dock, slide the two Joy-Con controllers in, and it becomes a fully functional handheld gaming system similar to the Nintendo 3DS, and it runs on USB-C, so if you have a USB-C power bank, you're in luck because the Nintendo Switch will allow you to use portable USB-C power banks so you can play it for a really long time. The battery is going to depend on the games you play. For example, Nintendo said that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to last 3 hours on a single charge with the Switch tablet, but there's not going to be a battery life when it's connected to the dock. The Joy-Cons themselves are going to have something called HD Rumble. So one of the representatives at Nintendo actually said that the Joy-Con HD or the Rumble HD is supposed to simulate something like an ice cube falling in a cup, and you'll be able to feel it with each Joy-Con controller. Rumble can't be HD, but it sounds really cool, and it'll actually improve and immerse your gaming experience. So that's a really cool feature. Now, I just want to talk about what predictions I got right and predictions I got wrong in this video. If you watched my last one, you'll know what I'm talking about. And yeah, let's get started. So the price I guessed in the last video was $249, and I got that incorrect. It's actually $299, but that is still an okay price if you want to buy the Nintendo Switch for like your birthday or Christmas or something like that. And it seems like a okay price. And the launch games that I said would come out were Splatoon 2, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Skyrim. Out of all three of these games, Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to be the only one that comes out at launch. Skyrim is going to release in the fall, and Splatoon 2 was actually announced, and it's going to come out in the summer season of 2017, so I'm guessing either June or July. August is way too far off in the summer, so I'm going to assume that Splatoon 2 is going to come out near July in 2017. A new trailer was released for Zelda Breath of the Wild. It looked really cool, and the frame rate was actually 60 frames per second on the trailer, and it looked really good on the Nintendo Switch. Now, I heard it's going to be 900p. The game itself is going to be 900p when you dock it to the console itself. And when you take it out of the dock and it becomes a tablet, it's going to run at 720p 60 FPS. And that's really not that bad for a huge game like Zelda. And it looked really good on the Switch. But to perfectly be honest, I have a feeling that the Nintendo Switch is not going to succeed as well as the Nintendo Wii or GameCube before it, or even as well as the DS or the 3DS. Now, I'm not saying the Nintendo Switch is going to fail. The idea of the Nintendo Switch is a really cool idea. Being able to play your home console games and then taking the tablet out of the dock and then being able to play your favorite home console games on the go without any single restrictions. Also, having the Joy-Con controllers are a really nice feature, but I feel like Nintendo is not using it to its potential. I feel that Nintendo is basically just taking a really good idea, but just giving it some ports of games or sequels of games that just came out like not even a few years ago. For example, Splatoon recently came out, and like they already made a sequel. The sequel looks really good, but the fact that they're just, remaking games or just making HD remakes and stuff like that of games, even third-party developers are just taking games and then just remaking them for the Nintendo Switch. And I have a feeling that developers and Nintendo is not using the Switch to its full potential, because the Nintendo Switch has a lot of potential going for it. The controls, the way it looks, everything, the design, everything is so basically intuitive, and you can use it to your own abilities by just basically taking out the tablet out of its dock and then like using it as a portable home console. Like you can go on a trip, you can even bring a USB-C power bank, and then it can last you for a pretty long time, you know? So I really hope the Nintendo Switch succeeds and does not fail like the Wii U, because this has so much potential. But sadly, I saw the same amount of potential as I saw in the Wii U, and that didn't end up being a success. So I hope to God that the Nintendo Switch actually is a success and makes a lot of money for Nintendo. The $299 price is kind of a good price unless you factor in games, controllers, because the controllers, the two Joy-Cons together, are going to be $80. That's just for the controllers, let alone games and the SD card. The price is going to go up. So the $299 asking price is really not that good, but hopefully Nintendo can cut the prices of the stuff like the controllers and all that stuff like that, and hopefully the Nintendo Switch can be a success. Now this is all my opinion. I don't want to flame more in the comments saying which console is better, because to be honest, Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft, to be honest, Nintendo is its own league. So basically, Sony and Microsoft have the first-person shooters, the big AAA exclusives, and Nintendo actually has stuff that like anybody can play, family games, kids games, and they also have games like Xenoblade Chronicles, Fire Emblem, all these games to satisfy everybody's need. And yeah, so I feel like Nintendo's like kind of an outsider, but it's a really good company. I even own the 3DS. I have a lot of games on there, and I play it most of the time, and I've actually had faith in Nintendo before. I really thought the 3DS was not going to sell well, but now look where it's at. It's at a higher position than the Wii U, and I really thought it would be the other way around, but yeah, you see how history can like change itself and stuff like that. So I really hope that the Nintendo Switch succeeds and the Nintendo Switch is a new big success by Nintendo. Now, before I actually end the video, I have one question. Would you guys like me to bring back iOS tutorials? Because to be honest, I haven't been doing that much, but now that I have a better screen recorder that can record at 1080p 60 FPS, I can basically do iOS tutorials if I would like to. But I personally want to hear it from you guys. Do you want to see iOS tutorials? Do you want to see how to get free movies, free music, games, stuff like that again on my channel? Because that's where my channel was built on, and that's how I started my channel, you know? Before I even had a console, I used to have my iPad and I used to use the screen recorder, record my voice, and then basically I would just post a tutorial. And I remember posting a video about iFile, how to get it for free, and I don't even know if it was the legit version, but I posted that and I got like 40,000 views before I had to take it down due to copyright claim or whatever it was called, so I had to take that video down. But yeah, I'm interested in doing iOS tutorials again. I'm really interested in doing it again. I'll probably leave up a poll in the video, maybe near the end of the video, seeing if you guys would like them again. I'm really interested in doing those tutorials again and helping people with their iOS devices. So yeah, that's a little something I want to bring up to mind. And about that new Crucible series I said in the last video, it's still coming. It's just I don't know how to execute it and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll be able to post it before February. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know this video is a bit long, but yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys have a really blessed day. Hope to see you guys soon, and peace out.